July 1st, 2013, Richland County deputies were called to Ginyard's home. Reports say they found Robert face up, unresponsive.
Through full body x-rays, basically, we were able to determine not only an immediate traumatic injury to the child, but also a history of abuse.
Richland County Coroner Gary Watts ruled blunt force trauma to the head and body the cause of death.
There was certainly an extensive history of this.
She grabbed him by the back of his shirt and threw him from one side of the living room to the other side of the living room. When he went and stopped crying, she took him upstairs and continued to beat him.
His aunt, Natalie Thompson, says she saw the abuse about 6 months before he died.
The only thing we could hear was him just calling Auntie, and I left because I couldn't deal with it, and called Department of Social Service to come out then.
DSS call records and investigator reports are sealed, but Thompson says after that first call in January of 2013, she called DSS 5 more times and visited in person twice. Both cases happened in Richland County. Senator Katrina Shealy, alongside Senate colleagues investigating DSS, say there's turnover trouble.
This is a problem all over the state of South Carolina.
All because workers have too many cases. But we found our own turnover trouble in a document showing workers once employed by DSS but no longer there, still on the work roster with cases next to their names weeks after they left DSS. If this list is up to date, that's a problem, says child welfare attorney Jay Elliott, who's worked on child abuse issues for the past 4 decades.
Well, obviously, if a kid's in danger, you can't just let that kid sit there and be exposed.
We showed him that document, a confidential Richland County roster we obtained from March 30th of this year. On it, at least 3 employees who left the agency or were fired weeks, sometimes months before.
If you're giving out statistics about the size of caseloads, and you include these imaginary workers, these phantom workers in your count, it makes the caseload look much smaller.